And saying, you know what, let's just do this on the ground. It's nice when you're a quarterback and you have a ground game where you can chew up yardage like that early on.
Stevens again in the gun. 1st and 10 here from their own 34-yard line. And again, he'll give to Bueller. And Bueller with 3 yards on that carry.
Nice job by the Farmington defense, giving up just about 2 yards there on the pickup. They got gashed on that first run. They were ready for that one.
Sheffield carrying the ball, tackled by.
This time Stevens goes with 5 wide.
Afu Fia was in there making that play along with some other Phoenix defenders, and that's going to be 5
and
yards
Phoenix.
as well.
That's 3 offsides on the defense. One for the Phoenix, 2 for the Falcons.
Here's the thing: it's early on in the playoffs. Guys are wanting to make plays, obviously, and they're going to get the best of them because they're trying to anticipate snap counts and the like. You just got to stay set.
5 yards to the 42-yard line.
So
I'm an advocate, by the way, for Utah to change the rule where you can go across and come back. I'm okay with that. If there's contact, I think that's when you should call it. That's just me.
Make it 2nd and 10 here. As Stevens, quick drop off. That's complete to Burke. And Burke will get the first down.
Burke took about 5 hits on that as well in the first down yardage
and
there.
Pass complete right over the middle to number 14.
There's about 4 guys on the tackle.
I took a bunch of punishment getting that yardage. Got a different quarterback in the game here. So
I didn't quite get his number there. Is that? That's Sweetwine. And Sweetwine scrambles for a first down.
Good job by Sweetwine there. Obviously maneuvering his way through the middle of that offensive line there. Great pickup, and obviously they're plus side of the 50 all of a sudden. First down.
Sweetwine is a 6'4" sophomore.
Yep.
Kid's tall, but speedy.
There's a lot of people who think he's kind of the next guy in line here at quarterback. Obviously, Jackson Stevens moved in this year for the 1 year. We'll see if Sweetwine can make that his job full-time next year.
Bueller in motion. And Stevens across the middle. Completes that one to Call. Call, of course, the quarterback last year.
That's going to be an easy play all day long. They're going to allow that to be. That's a seam route that's really easy. Jackson Stevens just rears back, fires it in there. It's an easy first down pickup.
So it'll be 1st and 10 now as they continue to drive here. 5:53 left to go here in the first quarter. Man in motion, and Stevens, little play action, RPO, and he'll complete that one to McClellan.
McClellan bringing that down.
And the pass complete to Trevor McClellan.
About a 4-yard pickup there for McClellan.
Gain of 5 yards, stopped by 8. M. Smith of the defense.
So it'll be 2nd now and 6, and
hey, we're 2 to 2 on offsides.
Man, no false starts. The offense has been
they've been staying set. Defensive lines are
disciplined. Yeah.
Ball placed at the 21.
2 penalties, 10 yards each in this game.
Defenses win games.
They do.
And so these 2 teams are looking to win it on the defensive side. 2nd and 1 here. Stevens in the gun brings McClellan in motion, and now we've got, is this a false start?
14 here on the near side. Got just a little over his skis there.
Well, if you
Jack
like
Burke.
the placement of that ball, it's back to where it
He was
started.
out there, and I saw him. I saw him kind of wavering, and then he ended up going forward. So it's a false start. So wide receiver, you got to be able to just stay. You got to stay balanced.
So bring it back, 2nd and 6.
Wow, we
go both ways there.
Procedural penalties going back and forth.
Stevens, give. A little give there to Sheffield, and Sheffield's got a first down.
Great job by Sheffield there, following his offensive line. They opened a great hole there on that near side, and he just kind of motored his way. And just like that, first down yardage once again.
Pretty hard hit, too. We could hear it from up here.
Yeah, at the end of the play, no doubt. But he'd done his damage before that.
First down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Phoenix 17-yard line. Stevens in the gun. Bueller in the backfield lined up with him. And it is a give to Bueller, and Bueller makes a move. And he avoids one tackle, avoids another tackle, and he's got a first down.
Great job by Bueller there, obviously. Just kind of shoving guys out of the way and getting yet another first down. I believe that'd be a first and goal.
Brought down inside the 10-yard line.
So first and goal from the 7. 4:50 left to go here in the first quarter. No score yet after that missed field goal by the Phoenix. And Stevens in the gun. On first down, and he'll keep it. Tossing it up. And that was intended there for McClellan, and they're going to throw in a flag. Late flag.
Very late flag. I wonder if they were going to let that play go, but the back judge decided I'm going to flag him here for that one.
Well, and McClellan's telling him the whole time, hey.
Here's my question.
I'm asking for it.
Was that ball actually catchable?
It was not, in my opinion.
That's the question I had in my mind. But
now, had he not gone down,
exactly, had he not taken him down, I'm with you on that.
I don't know.
That's the thing about that. You're always going to hear defensemen.
With my speed, no.
You and me both, sir.
You know, maybe in my younger years I could have ran that fast, but still no. I never had that fast. 4:36 left to go here in the first, and that'll make it first and goal from the 4-yard line now. Stevens again in the gun, and he'll keep it himself. RPO action, and he's going to force himself in. He gets in. Touchdown, Skyridge.
Nice to see that from Stevens, showing some toughness there, absorbing the hits, and just driving himself across the goal line there to give the homestanding Falcons the touchdown.
And so Falcons going to come out to kick the extra point. We got big number Blake Hester, 99, big number 99 here to kick the extra point. And to hold, Trent Call.
Hold by Trent Call. PAT attempt, Blake Hester.
Call with the hold, and Hester's kick is up. It's good. Skyridge up 7-0. We're back after this quick break. It's KSL Sports Rewind, brought to you by Heidemann & Associates. Mark Winterton along with Jake Hatch, bringing you this game from Skyridge High School. It's Farmington Phoenix coming in here to take them on, and they find themselves down by a touchdown here in the first quarter.
Yeah, this could be a 7-3 ball game. That field goal attempt obviously in their first series for Farmington came up short, but an opportunity for them to bounce back here. Obviously, a nice opening salvo, though, obviously, for the Skyridge Falcons.
This one is going to go way back.
Puts the ball into the end zone.
That'll be a
but it'll come out as a
touchback, and so the Phoenix will take over on their own 20-yard line.
Over first and 10 from their 20. As a reminder, if you're cold, no reason to be. We've got hot food and Skyridge blankets for sale, as well as something called the Igloo. Kind of like a sleeping bag.
You know, we've had such good weather all year long, and
finally out for the first time for a high school football game this season.
Yeah, it finally turns off cold, doesn't it?
Yep. Got my KSL Columbia jacket on.
Football information, media guides, 50%
Tom
off.
Doug, our camera guy. This is legitimately the warmest coat I have ever owned.
Really?
Yeah.
I want one.
See what I can do, all right?
White. A little. I'm not sure if that was just a bad snap that caused him to throw everything off.
Hoops was going on a motion to go out to this near side, and White had that come to his right-hand side. He's like, you know what, I'm just going to pick up what I can. Obviously, pick up 3 yards as a result. You'll take that on first down.
So 2nd and 7 now.
A broken play like that.
Right. 4:25 left to go here in the first quarter. As Peterson lined up behind White. Play action. White gonna scramble, and he's got Peterson downfield. 40. Across the 50, and he's brought down.
Scrambling quarterback.
Mark, I'm not going to lie, that was a great play by White. Had he seen Peterson maybe a touch earlier, he may still be running. He was that wide open for a moment there. They completely lost him on the back end of that Skyridge defense.
That was number 22 there on the tackle.
Lucky that he didn't see him earlier, because I'm telling you, he was that open. That was Fotu Moiai with the tackle in the end.
White all alone in the backfield on 1st and 10, and he's got Peterson in motion. And he'll get him to jump again. Skyridge jumping again.
All right, so we've got 3 offsides for Skyridge, 2 offsides for Farmington, and 1 false start for the Falcons. Here we go.
Yeah.
We're doing good with procedure penalties so far tonight.
First.
Doug, that would not be in our best interest. Let's just put it that way.
We're under 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter now, and Farmington, see if they can tie this up. As Peterson now comes in motion. Again, White all alone in the backfield here. And he'll look downfield. And it hits Peterson. That's got to be.
Why is the umpire not calling that? That's an easy call.
When you can't even catch the ball because your arms are wrapped up.
When the far side judge has to bail all y'all out, what are you looking at?
No, I 100% because that was an easy, very easy call, and the back judge saw it.
What's the ump?
Or the judge clear across, I guess.
The umpire's 3 yards away. And it's like,
maybe he was looking for it. He was digging.
I don't think so, because he walked right towards the play anyways. But nonetheless, they got the penalty in the end.
But I'll tell you what, it was a legitimate penalty.
We now have equal pass interference calls for both teams, too.
Oh, yeah. The other one was in the end zone.
Down here, yep. I'm just saying, like we're matching 1 for 1, it feels like, on these penalties so far.
That's right. Ooh. Boy, Skyridge defense, they're
tenacious. I'll give them that. They're very good defense, but they got to stay set.
They're ready to go. White knows they're coming, too. And it's a give to Peterson. Peterson will push forward for about maybe 2 yards.
Good job by Peterson there, finding a seam and diving through it for a couple of yards. That's going to be a big thing here for this Farmington offensive line, is just making seams big enough for these guys to get through. They're at a size disadvantage against this defensive front, but you just got to find ways to get big enough holes for the running backs to kind of knife their way through, and that's what you're going to have to kind of do in this early running of this game to soften up the Skyridge defense.
And he only got 1 yard on that, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Again, Peterson lined up in the backfield behind White. White in the pistol. And he'll look to pass. And he'll get rid of it. That pass completed there to Hoops.
White's pass complete to Travis Hoops.
Good job by White, by the way, facing up against Deshaun Toilolo, coming right into his grill and saying, you know what, where you just came from, I'm throwing it right there for a nice pickup there. Makes it 3rd and 5. That's a nice job by Easton White being very calm in that pocket.
Well, so far the 8-2 Falcons against the 2-7 Phoenix, it doesn't look necessarily
this
that.
Farmington teams, I think they've been one of the better teams, just as they've not been able to finish games.
And White. Oh, we got a penalty, and I imagine it might be a hold.
That's got to be a holding call. There was nothing egregious on that sack by Deshaun Toilolo there. The tough part, if you're Farmington, is you were in field goal range there. You cannot absorb that big of a loss here on that because it takes you completely out of it. You're going to have to punt this ball away. You got no chance to kick a field goal now.
It is declined.
So they're going to decline that.
Ultimately, going to be a loss of about
8. Oh, sorry. I'm going from the sticks.
It's about 13 yards.
Yeah, 13.
It's a killer, man. Because, like I said, they were down. They were on the 22, weren't they, if I'm not mistaken?
22-yard line.
Range. Now you just kind of get yourself right out of it. You're 3rd and long here. Can you get something to get yourself back into that range? We'll see. And your kicker, obviously, that 45-yarder last time came up short. So you got to be thinking, okay, we got to get inside that.
Yeah, well, and it was 3rd and 5, and now you're 4th and 18.
Right. Yeah, you're right, yeah. I got confused by the down markers. I thought it was 4th down, but I saw the 3rd sitting there.
And that is going to be the play clock there, delay a game. And I imagine you bring out the punter at this point.
You were going to absorb that. You're just like, you know what?
Well, and I wondered maybe if they were trying to get him to jump just to give him 5 yards.
Try, yeah. Come on. They've jumped 3 times already today. Might as well.
Well, and 5 yards would have put him back in field goal range.
But probably the extreme
right, it's as long.
Yeah, but you're right. It would have gotten him back kind of in that realm. We have a player missing here for Farmington.
Ooh, high snap. And he just does anything to get this one off in time. It's going to take a nice Farmington bounce, and that will be
a great bounce.
They'll drop that, put that down at the 7.
Going to get that snap down a little bit quicker because that was nearly blocked on that one. Ended up very, very nice, obviously, inside the 10 here. So, obviously, you flip the field, but you got to be a special teams coordinator next time. I'm telling you, the long snapper, get that snap back there quicker.
Well, the snap was just a lob.
Yeah, it was kind of looping back. And here, I understand not every team's blessed with an elite long snapper and whatnot. You got to work on that on the sideline and clean that up because that could be devastating for your chances in this game to give up an easy turnover touchdown.
Oh, absolutely. And the punter did a good job, though.
Yeah, he did. He got it off. You're right. He did.
So Stevens, 1st and 10. Backed into his own end zone here. He's going to release, and he's got a man that's complete downfield.
It's Burke.
Burke will get out to the 35.
Yeah, Burke just released across the middle of the field. It was just too easy for Jackson Stevens there. And we got a lineman down injured here for Farmington after that play. But it was just too easy. 30-yard pickup, just like that for Farmington.
I think it's cramps. He's cramping up. We'll go to a quick break. Be back.
The injured players.
And he was, it looked like just cramps there.
Yep, and one of the Skyridge offensive linemen actually came over immediately and started trying to stretch him out because he saw what had happened.
Oh, it was Stevens. As a quarterback. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. We're under a minute left to go here in the first quarter. And they marked that one at the 36-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 36 here. Stevens looking to pass. And it's a quick dump off. And finally brings him down after a pretty big gain. That was McClellan.
McClellan found his way out of the backfield there, and Stevens found him. He made the play himself. Broke one tackle, was off to the races. And just like that, this is a program that at one point, 2 plays ago, was on the 7-yard line. Suddenly, they're on the plus 20. Where are we at, the 28? Yeah.
Well, it looked like McClellan had stepped out of bounds there for a second from this.
The line judge stayed on it, right there on it. So
Stevens releases, and it's incomplete. Looked like Smith just wanted to. He was ready to run.
Second down.
Yep, Smith heard the footsteps there. Here comes Sweetwine in for that Wildcat package once again.
We haven't seen Kalama.
Yeah. That's a good question. Kalama came out for the coin toss, and we got another Farmington player down injured here. Just went down right as that play ended, I guess. So.
With 8 seconds left to go in the first quarter, we'll be back after this quick break. KSL Sports Rewind. We're back. Sweetwine out there on 2nd and 10, and Skyridge heading downfield way before the ball is snapped.
That might be a false start on the offense.
And that's what it is, a false start.
False start will make it
penalties galore.
2nd and 15. Boy, false starts and offsides have been plentiful here in the first.
We're coming up on 10 penalties in this first quarter alone. I think we're at 9 and counting.
Are we really?
Yeah, we've got 4. We got 2 false starts, 5 offsides, 2 pass interferences.
9.
Yeah.
And this one's a give to Bueller. Bueller cross the 30, and he'll still get a couple more after contact. They're going to mark this one at the 26-yard line.
Brought down by 53, Kay Taylor of the defense.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 8, and that will be the end of the first quarter with Farmington down against Skyridge. Skyridge 7, Farmington nothing.
At halftime. Right now we kick off or start second quarter play. Falcon football.
And we are back to start second quarter action right here on KSL Sports Rewind. Stevens in the gun here on 3rd and 8. And it is a QB keeper, and he's got the first. He'll run over a defender, and he's down to about the 12-yard line. It looks like where they're marked.
Great job by Jackson Stevens. He's a big-bodied quarterback. He used that size to his advantage. As you mentioned, running over that defender, and now it's another first down. They can get another first down here. They're on the 12, so they can get down to the 2, so they get a first down.
And Stevens a give to Bueller, and Bueller up the middle, and he's got free. Touchdown, pay dirt.
Great job by Bueller there, bouncing out the first tackle. There was nobody there in relief for that defender, and he's in for the touchdown, 12-yard touchdown, and just like that, they doubled their lead.
So the Falcons looking to go up 14 to nothing. Hester out to kick the PAT, call to hold. Kick is good. So with 11:35 left to go in the second quarter, it's 14-0. Beautiful skies here in Utah County on a Friday night. Friday, it's a chilly night.
It's late fall, man. We got 70 degrees into late October.
I know.
I will take it.
Well, always.
Yeah.
11:35 left to go in the second quarter. Mark Winterton along with Jake Hatch bringing you tonight's action here at Skyridge High School.
And we're ready for the kickoff by number 15. 50.
Skyridge will kick here. Back to receiver or Metcalf and Hoops.
It's a big series upcoming here for Farmington, it feels like, Mark, because if you get down potentially 21-0 or something like that, you could lose touch of this game real quick. And
this is going to go out of bounds, though. They'll take this one up at the 35.
Yep, that's good field position to start this drive for Phoenix. That's obviously, you don't want to do that as a kicker.
Will be flagged and brought forward. First down for the Farmington Phoenix.
Yeah, you mentioned this in one of our most recent timeouts, TV timeout. You were talking about the fact we have not seen La'akea Kamala playing this game. I'm not sure what's going on. And obviously, he's one of the big stars for the Skyridge team, but we've just not seen him on the field yet.
Well, we saw him out there as a captain, and I actually haven't seen him on the sideline. So
who knows?
He was suited up, ready to go, looked ready to go.
Maybe just a decoy. Not like coaches ever do that, you know?
Right. Never. White in the pistol. Skyridge looking like they're blitzing. They're coming. And what a move there by Hoops. Hoops pushing forward. He's got 7.
Great job by Hoops there. As you mentioned, that blitz came off the edge, and he went right up underneath it there and got a nice pickup on first down. It's exactly what you want if you're Farmington.
Number 47 of the defense, Copo Malafau.
Clock will continue to run down here. 11 minutes left to go in the second quarter. And you're so very right, because if Farmington doesn't get some sort of a score here,
you can't lose touch.
It could get out of reach. As White looks to pass, he's going to release this one to Hoops. Hoops going up. He's got a hand on it, but not able to bring it in. Incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 3.
Those are pretty impressive throw, all things considered, by Easton White. He put that up pretty much right on the money there. Maybe 6 inches too far. That was a great throw, and unfortunately Hoops couldn't come up because I thought he was right in position to bring that down.
So now 3rd and 3.
Interested to see what Skyridge does on defense here, if they'll bring the house with only White in the backfield.
There's just a 3-man front there. And White has to outrun a guy. He completes the pass. It looks like it's good for a first. There is a flag in the backfield. That was completed to Deonda.
It's unfortunate because I didn't necessarily think there was anything that egregious, but maybe Yankee jersey just a touch too much for the White Hats' liking, and that's going to cost him a first down conversion. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, the hold didn't matter because he had to run out of the pocket anyway.
Correct.
Penalty is holding against the Phoenix.
Coach Coates is not happy about it, obviously, on the far sideline there. Be the former BYU standout tight end, Daniel Coates.
I was just wondering where they marked that.
Cost them 10 yards. So they were second and they were.
Did they just go from the line?
I guess they did, because typically it's a spot foul.
I thought it was.
But apparently they just went from the original line of scrimmage there.
I thought they were going to change that, though, too. 3rd and 13 here. Smith in motion. And now White will release it to Smith. And Smith keeping on his feet. He's close to a first. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Smith's own man got in his way there. So he has a first down easily. It's unfortunate. Lyman doesn't necessarily know where he's at. I get why he might run into him there, but it's a great pickup there and a great call on that middle screen.
It looks like they're going to go for it. They're going to bring out big boys here.
It's 4th and 1. Tough circumstance to be in right now, Mark.
You get under center and you just rely on the push of that offensive line.
Tell your boys, find me a seam. And they're going to run shotgun? Okay, this is what bothers me about football in this day and age.
Hey, you're 4th and 1 and you're in shotgun.
And you have a false start.
Oh, we got everybody jumping. We got a false start. We got offsides. That'll be a false start.
And now you're going to punt it.
Now you're going to punt it.
Coach's like, no, guys, you had it.
4th and 11.
That's our 10th penalty of this game, folks, if you're keeping track at home. 8 of them of the procedural type.
Cole Bingham comes out to punt this one away. I'm trying to get a number on our guy back there.
I'm having a hard time. He's not. Turn towards us, young man.
Please. I'll tell you here in a second.
Nice boot there.
Oh, there we go. It's Tavian Edwards, but not able to return it. That'll go out of bounds.
Good job by Bingham on that, pinning him back. That was a great job by him kicking it to that corner and sticking it right there out of bounds. It was a great job. Obviously, Farmington flipping the field once again here. Can they get a stop, though? That's the big question. They pinned him last time, and Skyridge went right down the field 93 yards for a score.
Lauren Brooch is helping us announce the game.
And they are going to take over on the 17-yard line.
Come visit. Lauren Brooch is the mom's name.
Under 10 minutes left to play here in the first half. And Skyridge has the ball again, up 14-0. Stevens in the gun. And it's a give to Sheffield. And Sheffield close to a first.
Great job by Sheffield there. They emptied that side of the field. It was an easy give on that RPO action. Sheffield picks up 8 yards as a result.
Number 3 carrying the ball. Connor Sheffield runs out of bounds. Gain of about 6 yards. Second down.
Looks like it'll be 2nd and 2, so he got 8 yards on that play.
The announcer for some reason thinks it was 6 yards. I'm like, there's no chance.
I don't know where he got 6 yards from. And Stevens he's going to be forced out of the pocket and almost throws an interception. He is.
Oh, he did. He got it. Wow.
He got it.
The pass intercepted.
And did you see Peterson? Peterson just coming after him.
And Peterson came off that edge and was just chasing him the whole way. Great job there. Couldn't get the number on the Farmington defender who caught that. Was it 11? Okay. Doug,
and the ball caught at the 35-yard line. It'll be first down, Farmington.
Camden Stewart coming up with that. Great job by him getting his hands underneath that football. That's not an easy thing to do as a defensive back, but great job by him coming down with that because all of a sudden it gives them a chance here. They're already...
Huge play.
Yeah, already in scoring territory. So it's a throwaway for Jackson State. He's got to learn the thing. You don't throw that back in bounds. If you're throwing it away, get it out of bounds. Don't give them any opportunity.
Yeah, I didn't see a receiver really close by either.
Not close at all.
White's going to be forced out of the pocket, and he almost throws a pick. Intended for Dominic Coates.
White's pass intended for number 1 Coates. On the defense, 24, Mark Baird.
Edwards almost came up with that, it looked like.
Tavian Edwards on the defense.
Edwards had a beat on that football. Had he been maybe a step sooner, he might have had it.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Phoenix from the Skyridge 35-yard line here. Down by 2 scores. Needing something here. White will give to... That's Hoops. And Hoops isn't getting anywhere.
Well, tough sledding there on the interior for Hoops. Not coming up with anything there.
Carrying the ball, Travis Hoops. Runs into a flock of Falcons.
All right, so with a promising turnover here, you have Had an incomplete pass on first down and no gain on second down. Now it's 3rd and 10 for the Phoenix.
He's got Peterson in the backfield. I like the play of Peterson. He's a shifty fellow, and he's fast.
He is.
White looking to pass, bootlegging right, and he'll release. Pass is caught and brought in. Mason Smith on that catch and run for a first down.
Wow, what a catch by Mason Smith. Right through 2 Falcons defenders. He hauls it in. Face mask helped him a little bit. I felt like I almost rebounded off his face mask a little bit. He hauled it in all the same, and that's a huge conversion for Farmington out of nowhere.
So 1st and 10 now, down to the 20. Hoops lined up in the backfield here. Peterson, the slot man. And White, play action, releases it to Peterson. Peterson tries to straight arm him, and he'll get 1 yard on the play.
Yeah, big credit to Noah Bird there for just saying you're not going anywhere, just dragging him down. That was a great job by him on defensive side. Gain of 1, I guess, is officially. I thought it was no gainer.
So it'll be 2nd and 9.
Wind starting to pick up a little bit here at Skyridge.
Yeah, the breeze really can make things cold. It's expected.
What are you going for this Halloween?
I don't. I'm not much of a Halloween guy.
I have the built-in excuse. I can just be Jake from State Farm and call it a day.
Get your khakis and red shirt out.
I do have a red polo with the State Farm logo on it. I'll tell you that.
Timeout. We'll take one as well. Coming back here, 7:40 left to go in the second quarter. Mark Winterton, Jake Hatch, as it is 2nd and 9 for the Phoenix. Farmington needing a score right now. They are in the red zone.
Yep, need to get points. You need to cash in on this turnover. There's no doubt about it. This is your chance to get yourself back into this football game.
White all alone in the backfield. 5 receivers, brings Peterson in motion. And he's going to release it to Peterson on just a little swing pattern there. Peterson carving his way to a first down.
Great job by the Farmington wide receivers out on that edge. They all sealed their blocks nicely on that. Made it easy for him to pick up that yardage there. 1st and goal officially. Yes, 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 10.
It is 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
Time will continue to run off. And White in the pistol. That is a big lineman that's in motion. Yep. And they get them to jump. They get Skyridge to jump again.
Skyridge's 4th offsides of the night, folks.
5-yard penalty. We'll put it 1st and goal from the 5.
Yourself with the 1st and goal from the 10. Get an easy 5 yards.
Just get them to jump.
Yep. Skyridge has got to settle down. They're going to just too jumpy there on the defensive line. I know they want to make a play. They got to realize, you know what? You got to stay set.
You could see that guard, you knew he was pulling. Did you notice how he lined up?
That's the Trent Williams offensive line run play that the 49ers run to perfection. Trent Williams plays as kind of an up back and comes across the line. But Deshaun Toilolo, you see what he did? Ducked underneath and makes a big tackle for loss. Suddenly you picked up 5 yards on that penalty. You gave 4 back on that play alone.
Well, and I wonder if that's scouting. Because if you've seen that guard drops back a little bit, you know that's the play.
It comes from the San Francisco 49ers. I'm wearing a 49ers beanie tonight. It's my team. Trent Williams does that all the time from that up back position.
White releases on that bootleg. Does he got a man? He's can't haul it in. Intended there for Metcalf.
Great effort by Metcalf to try and come down with it. Just a little bit unable to haul it in there. And I wonder if he would have been out of bounds before he brought it down anyways.
Well, that'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 9.
I wonder what the philosophy will be here from Coach Coates, if he's going to say, you know what, we're getting 6 or nothing. But if I'm him, I would take the 3 if you don't get it in here on this 3rd down. Get some points on the board.
You know, their bubble screens, little things like that have worked really well. But, of course, it involves Peterson, too, a lot of times. And there's Peterson out. And he's going to release this one again to Metcalf. Metcalf can't quite get to it. White leading him in just a little too much.
Yeah, Metcalf wanted to call on that. That was very good coverage, and White just fired it in there. Just a little too much mustard on that one. And they will send the field goal unit out here to take 3 points, hopefully.
Yeah, take the 3. Get on the board.
And for the field goal try, number 39, Drew Romney, holding is Bingham.
So Romney to attempt, this is going to be a 26-yard field goal. Lot shorter. The kick is up. It looks good. It is. No! He missed it.
Wow. That's a big miss for Farmington there. You needed those points in a bad way. Pushed it just a little too wide, it looked like.
Is that what it was?
Must have been.
Boy, it looked
Our
good.
angle on it looked good, but he just must have just pushed it just a little too far to the left.
And so that means the Falcons will take over on their own 20.
Yeah, that's another big break there for Skyridge, obviously, on their defense.
Kicks off your Halloween just right, 4:30. And the Skyridge Commons, with events wrapping up by 6 o'clock. Brought to you by Skyridge Student Council, a tradition of Carnival.
Stevens in the gun. Stevens a big quarterback, too, standing at 6'5". He's that typical, NFL-sized quarterback. As this will be a loss on the play.
Stevens finds Trevor McClellan, number 6.
And Cohen balled up there on the boundary there. Yeah, you're right. Stevens is like the prototypical size you want for a quarterback. Crazy thing to me is, though, he's only got FCS level offers right now.
Well, he hasn't done a whole lot.
Sure, but here's the thing. If I'm an FBS football program, maybe you don't think he's even a quarterback at the next level. That kid could be a tight end easily in my mind.
Oh, he's an athlete for sure. Release. And in and out of the hands of his receiver, Trent Call. And there comes the flag, and that is going to be hitting a defenseless receiver is my guess.
Yeah, that's a tough call there, obviously. The defender tried to hold up, and then Noah Santiago, who ultimately got called for it, decided, you know what? I'm still going to unload on this guy. You just got to hold up. You cannot hit that guy in that circumstance.
As bad as they want to.
Yeah, as you want to, you just cannot do it. It's an easy first down and give Skyridge life once again. You cannot do that. It's number 1, Trent Call, coming off. I believe who took that hit.
Well, that'll give him a first down.
15 yards and a first down. That's a really tough deal. I feel for Santiago because in a different era of football, I think that's totally okay. You come across the middle of the field, you're taking the hit.
Right.
This era, no go.
That'll be 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. And Stevens will give to Sheffield, and Sheffield gets maybe a yard.
Yeah, it's a half yard maybe. I don't know. It's probably officially a yard pickup, it looks like. Good job by the Farmington defense bottling him up, not allowing him to get to the outside like he wanted to originally.
We're under 5 minutes left to play here in the second quarter.
Missed opportunities for this Farmington squad, kind of the story of this game so far, it feels like, Mark. In
two
ways.
missed field goals.
Yeah.
And it's the screenplay to Sheffield. Sheffield, he's got blocking, and he trips over I don't know if he tripped over his lineman or if...
He got upended by both of them, it felt like.
But he goes down. That was daylight.
Yeah, Jake Metcalf came up and just tried to do something, just get him down and did his job, obviously. The thing about this is, I think in college football, he gets called for a 15-yard penalty in that circumstance. You cannot go low on offensive linemen in college. Still okay in the high school level, and he did his job, got the guy on the ground. That's all you wanted.
Hand off to Sheffield, and Sheffield's going to get 4, maybe 6 on the play. They're going to give him 6 on that play. 7. That's going to be a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3 now.
How big does that unnecessary roughness penalty loom all of a sudden? Absolute killer. You can't have that stuff. it will kill you every time it seemingly happens.
It keeps the drive alive, that's for sure. Stevens to pass. Releases, and it's caught by Burke. And there's another flag.
Yeah, Jake Metcalf is going to get flagged for that one. Doesn't necessarily represent in his own right. Now it's going to move it half the distance to the goal, and also it's going to be first and goal, line on the 6, it looks like, something like that.
Penalty on the play.
I know you want to play on the edge, but when a guy's going down to the ground like that, you cannot come in and try and just level him like Metcalf did there. It's an easy call for the officials.
Personal foul against the defense.
Farmington fans not happy with it, but pretty easy call.
You know, I drove past Duchesne High School coming out here, and I realized the stands out at Duchesne are just as big as this 6A program. Boy, that new football field they've got out there is
pretty nice.
Yeah,
I like it.
Little
Coach
2A program.
An explanation of some sort of sideline
warning on Farmington.
Coach Coates wants a word.
And they're going to warn him with a sideline warning there.
He's upset with that last call, I would imagine, but letting the white hat hear his side of things. I'm sure Coach Hem down here is going to have his word as well.
And when we come back, it's going to be first and goal.
All right.
From the, is that the 5-yard line?
Looks like it. Probably the 5.5, 6-ish.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, we'll call it 6, I guess. And we are down to 3:40 left to go here in the first half. And the Falcons looking to put another score on the board, possibly, as Stevens in the gun. Man in motion. And a quick release there at Sheffield. It gets taken down. He's yards short of the goal line.
Yep, Jake Metcalf once again with the tackle out there. Great job by him, making sure that Sheffield was not going to be able to stretch for the end zone there. But they're on the 2-yard line going in. Here they go.
And a give to Sheffield. And Sheffield pushing forward. They're going to say he's short.
Just a little bit. Knee came down just before they got to that goal line there. Wouldn't surprise me if they say, you know what, we're in that exact same place. Sheffield, get across the goal line here.
Third and goal from the 3-inch line. Under 3 minutes left to go. Going to go ahead and run some clock here.
Yeah, they're going to check out of something.
And it's a give. That is McClellan, touchdown, Skyridge.
That's going to go as a touchdown pass because a little pop pass out of the backfield there. And now you go from
we got another flag.
Missing that field goal for Farmington, and now it's 3-score lead for Skyridge. And we got a flag.
I think it's unsportsmanlike against Skyridge.
I would imagine because there were guys kind of barking at each other. Doug,
a little celebration.
A little celebration there, so that'd be 15 yards.
Yeah, they'll assess that on the kickoff as Hester will kick the extra point here. Yep. Where's our holder?
The penalty is an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Falcons.
Oh, there's call.
Our holder was hanging out for a minute.
And we'll call it a touchdown.
Call's hold is good. Hester's kick is up, and it is good. And the Skyridge Falcons lead 21-0. We're back after this quick break.
And Blake Hester with
coming back with 2:30 left to go here in the second quarter. As Skyridge put another one on the board, up 21-0 over this Farmington Phoenix team. Phoenix, they got enough time to score here?
You have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. They've moved it before, but here's the thing: they've got to get some points before halftime, give themselves maybe a little bit of momentum going into the locker room. Maybe very big for them, especially considering Skyridge does get the ball after the half.
And
if you are a viewpoint Raptor,
well, so the penalty is assessed on this kickoff, meaning Farmington might have pretty good field position.
In theory, you should have pretty decent field positioning. So you're not going to kick that to the end zone. Let's just put it that way. If you do, you got a leg that's NFL caliber. Squib kick.
This one is going to land. Hoops picks it up. He crosses the 35, and he'll be out to the 40. They're going to mark it at the 40, and so it'll be 1st and 10.
Carrying the ball back. Travis Hoops.
Some extracurriculars going on between the teams there, but no foul.
A fly on the wall or a fly on the field. Be interesting to know exactly some of the talk going on out there, but
sure.
You can tell that tensions are high, I guess. You're down 21-0.
Starts to get to you a little bit.
A lot of these players will not step on a football field in this way again. Pass caught, and that'll be a 4-yard gain.
Good job by Smith out there, making on that out route, picking up a gain of 4. They're going to go quickly, though. If you're Farmington, you don't want to waste too much time, and they're taking too much time to even get set up here. They got to move faster. It's already almost the 2-minute mark. This is too long.
Peterson in motion. White rolling, and he'll release. And that pass intended for Metcalf. Incomplete pass.
Ball is incomplete. Defense by 34, Gabe Craven.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Gabe Craven's coming up with a big hit there to make sure that pass was not hauled in there by Metcalf and make it 3rd and 6.
Clock stopped at 1:47 here after the incomplete pass. But our play clock down to 11 seconds.
Yep, there.
Three, 2, there's the snap. And White releases across the middle, and it's caught. That'll be a 1st down. Coates with the completed pass.
Pass from White.
Great route there by Coates, obviously, get that 1st down yards. Now if you're Farmington, you got to get up and get set.
On the stop,
you got to go.
Edward.
Why did this clock not stop there to reset this chains? I'm stunned.
I would think you stopped the clock for the chains.
They didn't, though. They kept it rolling. It just cost them 13, 14, 15 seconds now.
Well, I would imagine Coates would be going crazy if there was something up. As here goes White. White across the 40, the 30, and he'll slide into the 26-yard line.
All right, Easton White showing off the wheels there. That's more like it. Now that clock does stop for a moment here while they get this set. Easton White showing off some wheels there. Nice.
There go the clock. They get that clock moving quickly.
They move it quick. That should have stopped, and they're checking it right now as the officials.
You'd think they would. We're under a minute left to go as White looking to pass and releases, and it's caught and out of bounds. Is that Coates? Coates.
There's Coates on the far side. You're right. Good job.
So that'll stop the clock at 56 seconds. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, all things considered, this is a pretty well-run 2-minute drill so far.
2nd down.
Can they cap it, though? That's the big question, because they've been stymied in the red zone before in this game.
2nd and 6 from the Falcons' 23-yard line. Here, White in the gun. Rolling, and he releases this one. Pass complete, and it's out of bounds.
White's pass complete to number 11, Stewart.
That was Stewart on the catch. That'll bring up 3rd and... How many they give him?
Gain about 2, 3, 2.
Be 3rd and 3 on this play.
I thought he might have tried to drive upfield before going out of bounds. He kind of angled backwards.
Yeah, it almost looked like he did a little bit. Well, he was worried more about getting out of bounds. White releases this one, and it is almost intercepted in and out of his hands.
Oh, Tavian Edwards had that right in the breadbasket there. That was not a great decision by Easton White to fire that in there, because Tavian Edwards established great position there and should have had an interception. That's a big-time drop.
Well, now we've got 4th and 3, and Coates wants a timeout.
Talk it over with his team.
We'll take one as well. Igloo Outfitters. Keep warm with Igloo Outfitters.
I hear they're quite lovely. Some of the guys on our staff have them. I've worn them on broadcast recently.
Really?
Dusty, Jeff, back in the studio. I know you guys have them.
46 seconds left to go here in the first half. And it is 4th and 3. White releases, and this pass is caught. I think that was Smith.
That middle screen there, great job there by Smith, picking up first down yardage. Now you got to go quick. You're going to spike this?
Number 6.
And the clock is running. We're down 35 seconds. They're going to line up quick, and they are not going to spike this.
Yard line, first down.
White almost doesn't get a hold of that. He gives it to Peterson. Peterson going to reach for the end zone. He's in, touchdown.
Great play design. Peterson released out of the backfield, had his guy trailing him the whole way. White finds him out of the backfield. It's an easy 6 and a big touchdown just before halftime for the Farmington Phoenix.
I love the speed on this Peterson. He is quick.
Deceptive. Yeah, he's good. And here's the thing. That guy was trailing him the whole play. That was a great play design. Great right out of the backfield. Great throw. Just great overall effort for that touchdown.
I felt like the defender was trying to... I mean, he had a great angle on him, but Peterson was just too fast.
Yeah, he beat him to the corner. That's exactly what you want. Those are play designs like that for you to beat your guy one-on-one. Exactly what Peterson did.
And Romney will come out to kick this extra point. Metcalf to hold. The snap was a little behind, but he got it. And that one's good. And Phoenix on the board, 7-21 with 20 seconds left to go. We'll be back in just a quick break. 20 seconds left to go here in the first half. Skyridge leading 21-7.
Got Cotton Eye Joe playing. Let's go.
Phoenix lined up in the onside formation.
Hey, you got 20 seconds. See if you can maybe,
Yeah, but you don't want to give them a good...
I know.
They're not going to. It's going to be a squib kick down the field. You watch.
Here we go.
There we go. And everyone will go back to regular formation here. You just don't want to return is what you don't want here.
Correct.
I mean, kick it out of bounds would be better. Romney, and that one is going to be deep into the end zone for a touchback. And so the Falcons will take over on their own 20-yard line.
Skyridge will bring it out to the 20 where they'll have first and 10.
I would imagine Skyridge's thought here is maybe take one shot, see if you can do something real quick, and then if you don't, take a knee or run it and go to halftime.
Go to halftime and
regroup and come back out because they get the ball after half.
Stevens in the gun. He's got Bueller in the backfield with him. 4 receivers. It's Burke in motion. And Stevens will heave this one down the middle to Burke. And Burke completed a pass across the 40 down to the 41-yard line.
Burke has released across the middle of the field 2 times on that same play. He's been wide open each time. They got to find a way to defend that for Farmington. All
right, so the clock is stopped until they move the chains.
They took a timeout.
Oh, did they take a timeout? Oh, they did.
They took a timeout here to obviously stop things. You'll take one more shot here and see where you end up, I suppose. That's the tough part with this. You look at the scenario you were in. You picked up 21 on that play there, Mark. So, okay, solid pickup, but you need, another 25 at minimum here? Can you get 3 plays off in 13 seconds? That's the big question here. That's kind of what the math you're doing here in your mind. But with how much yardage you need to pick up, real difficult. They do have 2 timeouts remaining, as Doug points out. Here we go.
Still, it's going to take you.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute.
Yeah. They have to be quick passes, quick plays. And Stevens will heed this one now. And out of bounds is Call. Call across the 50, but again, it takes 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's 7 seconds here. You have to go with maybe a 5-yard out real quick. Maybe get 3 seconds out the clock, and then heave it to the end zone. That's all I really can imagine what you'll do here.
I don't know if you can get into field goal range here.
Yeah, we don't know the range of their kicker. You're right. It's just I think you're setting up for a Hail Mary.
Call in motion. And Stevens heaves this one downfield. Intended for Burke. It is incomplete, and it'll bring up second down, but it's going to be 2 seconds on the clock.
Great pass breakup there by the Farmington defense. Tipped that ball, and now you set up for a 49-yard heave into the end zone.
Do you go for that, or do you just let it go? Because that also, I mean, you get someone like Metcalf that intercepts this.
They're setting up for it.
And
we got the trips to the far side.
And the dangerous things that a guy can do. Nope, it is going to be a bubble screen, and he'll be taken down, and that'll be done. Halftime here. That'll be the end of the first half, with the Falcons leading 21-7. Going to halftime. Skyridge will be getting the ball when we return.
Nice touchdown just before half there for Farmington to get themselves a fighting chance in this game. I think that first drive out of halftime will be very, very important in how the rest of this game is going to go, Mark.
As we come out of halftime here, Skyridge will receive Mark Winterton along with Jake Hatch here. As bringing you this game live from Skyridge High School. Skyridge, of course, leading 21-7.
First downs on 278 yards.
Well, Mark, pretty entertaining first half, all things considered. This could be a 21-13 ball game had Farmington not missed 2 field goals in that first half. But I think this first drive of the second half will tell us a lot about how the rest of this game is going to go. We'll see how Skyridge responds. See if they can restore a 3-score lead, or if Farmington can get a stop and it make this a 1-score game.
The mystery is, where is Kalama?
That's a great question. We have not seen him.
Since he came out on the field for the coin toss, we have not seen him on the field anywhere. Sidelines, not to be found. Romney to kick. And they will kick an onside kick. Skyridge will recover this.
Heads up play there to recognize what was going on and recover that.
That was Tobin Smith.
Skyridge captain Tobin Smith.
Good job by Tobin to recognize that and come up with this. It's going to set up a great field position. Start the second half.
Off the field on 2 feet.
1st and 10 from the Phoenix 48-yard line. Jackson Stevens.
Give credit to Farmington for trying that out of halftime. And get a quick possession back.
Stevens in the gun. He's got Sheffield lined up there to the right side of him, and it's a play action. And the pass is complete across the middle. That's complete to McClellan.
Great job by Stevens. He was kind of falling back and fired that in there nicely. Great job there by McClellan to haul it in, gaining 9 as a result.
Number 31, Kay Ua on the defense.
Yeah, I do not see Kalama anywhere. So they will be playing without him the rest of this game is my guess. And Sheffield hangs on to that. Was that Sheffield?
Yeah, it was Sheffield. Jeez. Sheffield laying the boom there. Great job by him. Tanner Nielsen absorbing a big hit.
Well, he bobbled the ball just a little bit, and then he was able to secure it and then make the big hit.
Yep.
Be 1st and 10 here for the Falcons. And Sweetwine comes in. First and 10 from the Phoenix 31-yard line. Sweetwine with Bueller lined up next to him. And it's a give to Bueller right up the middle. Good for about 6.
And at quarterback. The ball handed off to Brett Bueller, 23.
Noah Santiago there making a nice tackle.
25-yard line.
Gain a 6 as a result, though.
The block of Darius Alpalava.
And so Stevens now with 5 receivers. McClellan in motion. And it's a pass to McClellan. He can't quite get to it. Go out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
That went right through his hands there.
Wow. Ball is incomplete. Second down.
When he took his eye off it, something happened there because you don't typically see him drop that.
Third down.
You're looking upfield, especially if it's open up in front of you.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. You're thinking all about that green grass.
So third and 4 here. And again, Stevens all alone in the backfield. There's the pass across the middle, and it's complete. Complete, and that is a first down inside the 5. Trent Call.
And pass caught by Trent Call.
Trent Call taking a shot to the lower regions. Hopefully he's okay.
On the stop, number 2.
Flipping around a little bit here.
Falcons will set up first and goal.
Great. But they do mark that one at the 4-yard line?
It's looks like the 4.
So 4 yards out. Sheffield in the backfield with Stevens. Stevens to pass, cross the middle, wide open. Touchdown.
That was easy. Josh Hansen coming across the middle of the field there. Runs up all alone. And might be the easiest touchdown pass Stevens has tonight. Just fired it in there, and that scores a 3-score lead for the Skyridge Falcons.
Well, Hansen comes in. He came in for Call. As Call come off a little bit injured, and Hansen is rewarded for that.
Yep.
Wide open.
Yep, you'll take that all the time.
So 9:24 left to go here in the third quarter, and Skyridge up 27-7. We'll see if they can add one. Call still not out there as this is Porter Logan to hold, and that kick is up. It is good, and Skyridge up 28-7. 9:24 left to go in the third. We're back after this quick break. Back right here on KSL Sports Rewind. Mark Winterton along with Jake Hatch here. 9:24 left to go in the third, and Skyridge after that score will be kicking off. Back to receive for Farmington.
9:24 left in the third quarter.
Got some new numbers back there, and I can't quite read them.
Here comes Metcalf.
Oh, there's Hoops. So Hoops is the one.
Lining up is number 50, Lincoln Kruger.
I think the other one.
It's number 31, I believe.
Is it 31? Okay, that's Kenan Ua. And this one is going to go to Hoops. Hoops will take this one at the 2, bringing it out. Across the 10. He's across the 20. He's across the 30. Makes a nice little move there. Has to cut it back. He'll get to about the 36-yard line.
And taking the
nice return there for Farmington. Their return game's been pretty solid tonight, all things considered, and it's been giving them good field position so far in this game. So they can capitalize on this once again.
Yeah, special teams other than the field goal. I've been unable to connect on 2 field goals.
Correct.
And so White in the pistol. I believe that's Hoops lined up behind him. Tight trips formation here to the near side. And Hoops runs into a wall after a 1-yard gain. Ooh, big shove at the end, and they'll throw that one.
You don't need to do that. Number 60, Benny Tokalau, does not need to do that. That's just boneheaded. You just don't do that. You had a great tackle for loss there.
You've obviously heard the whistle. Why would you let him go?
Shove it.
You shove him.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. What? There.
It's an easy 15 yards. You give him a first down. That's the type of stuff. And by the way, this game, it looks like Skyridge is on their way to winning this football game. There are going to be games this playoffs that plays like that can cost you.
Well, and there's a play like that. That's when a coach, as a coach, I'm pulling that.
Yeah, sure. And I think they did yank him. I don't know. Yeah, they did pull him off the field, it looks like. So they're going to let him calm down, think about it for a moment.
Yeah, don't do that.
All of a sudden, they're on the plus side of the 50 already. Those are things you just need.
Hey, as Hoops, I'd take that all day long.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
1st and 10 from the Falcon 48-yard line, and White gives it to Hoops, and Hoops bouncing it outside. He's got 6 on the play.
Great job by Hoops there, finding a great hold. Offensive line for Farmington was doing their job as well. It's nice to see them get downfield, get that second level.
2nd and 4.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 here with 8:24 left to go in the third quarter. Hoops still in the ball game. No Peterson. As White again, I'll give to Hoops, and Hoops, nothing going, loss of 2.
Great penetration there by that Skyridge defensive line, getting in the backfield there. I believe it was ultimately Ian Mariner who brought him down for the tackle. But great penetration there by that defensive front.
Number 90.
And now we've got
3rd down.
Now we've got Peterson into the game.
If I'm Farmington, I'm trying to find every single way I can get Peterson in space. He is dynamic, man.
So this brings up 3rd and 7. And White will look to pass. And it's a quick pass. Complete. It's complete to Mason Smith.
Catches the White pass.
Good job by Smith getting him to 4th and 3, it looks like.
And at this point, I think this is 4th down territory.
That play call indicated as such. When you're going to throw a pass short of the sticks, obviously, you're thinking about setting it up.
Yeah, so now you've got 4th and 3 now. A manageable 3 yards.
It's like a car horn below us, and it's kind of spacing me out here.
Something like that, right? White to pass. Releases, and it's caught. 1st down. That pass complete to Boston Anderson. Oh, sorry, that was Charlie Deanda.
Yep. I say Boston Anderson plays for Skyridge. Great job by Easton White firing that in there, and Deanda with his strong hands.
Oh, do we have a Boston Anderson on Skyridge too?
Boston Anderson on Skyridge. Charlie Deanda, number 5 for Farmington.
I thought I saw 6.
Mistaken identity, you know.
It's 1st and 10 here. White. Another give. Is that Hoops?
Yes,
that is Hoops. What a play as he just meandered his way through the line, through the secondary. Touchdown, Phoenix.
Great job. He broke into the secondary, and there was nobody there. The safeties had cleared out, and he was all alone for about 15 yards around him, rushing into the end zone there. That was a great job by him, and it keeps Farmington within touching distance in this ball game.
And so Romney will come in to kick this extra point. Metcalf to hold. 6:11 left to go in the third quarter. Metcalf's hold looks good. The kick is up.
Nearly blocked.
It was so close from being blocked. It's good. And so our score, 28-14. We're back after this quick break. 6 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Skyridge still leads by 2 touchdowns, and they are looking to get the ball back on this kick. Romney out to kickoff for the Phoenix.
Setting up potential onside again.
You know, they set up like that, and then last time, and then they spread out like this, and then kicked the onside.
Correct.
So we'll see if he kicks it now. Can he kick it back this other side for an onside? No, he's going to kick that one deep into the end zone for a touchback.
Nice strong leg there.
If you could do that little soccer-style kick where you... But you can't step across the line, can you, as the kicker?
You got to plant and you got to drive through it, yeah. Trust me, I was never a kicker, but I had enough buddies who played soccer and ended up as kickers in football to have learned a thing or two.
Right. So Skyridge will take over on their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. You know, it's games after this where it's just a little bit chilly. It takes me a minute to get warm on the drive home.
Yeah.
The nice thing about this early start is an earlier finish.
Correct.
Stevens in the gun, and a give to Bueller, and Bueller's got 7 yards on the play.
Solid pickup there on first down, obviously. Gain of 7, it looks like. Exactly what you want on first down if you're Skyridge. Use some tempo here.
Well, they've got the runners to do it.
Good to see Trent Call back out there after he came off injured last drive. Yeah,
we got offsides here. That is going to be against Phoenix. You got to concentrate a little more than that.
We had gone quite a bit of this game without a procedural penalty like that, but came right back.
First quarter was horrible. What do we have, 7?
6 false starts.
Something like that.
Quarter. Yeah, 2 false starts as well. So.
Well, they were a lot of them offsides.
4 offsides, 2 false starts. You're right. My bad.
And so, a little option action. And
good job by Jake Metcalf.
Gets a couple.
Metcalf, excuse me.
That's Bueller.
Bueller out there. Great job by him coming up.
You know, these aren't 2 teams that we've called a whole lot of, and so when you get 2 teams, you mix them up a little bit.
Ball now at the 32.
Austin Wilcox did a great job from his defensive end spot making that tackle.
Down to 5 minutes left to go here in the third. And Stevens looks to pass. Burke with the catch. And that'll be 2 yards short of a first down, so bring up 3rd and 2 now for the Falcons.
Camden Stewart is squirting out of bounds with a nice hit.
Well, they're going to put this back another yard, so it'll be 3rd and 3. And do we have a timeout? What do we have?
We got an official's timeout of some sort.
Not sure what he's saying.
Equipment malfunction for
What's he doing? Kick and call off the field?
Yep. Send call out. Wonder what's up with that. Blood, maybe? I don't know.
Don't know. I still don't know. Call's talking to the coach there on the side, not doing anything.
He's explaining what's going on. His knee pads weren't where they want them to be. I don't know. Those are usually things you see in week 1, not week 11.
He didn't do anything. No adjustment as this one's a give to Bueller, and Bueller's got a first.
Good hard-nosed run by Bueller there, picking up the first down yards. Exactly what you want. Good job by that Skyridge offensive line, led by Darius Afalava as well.
First down.
I'm going to put this one at, mark this one at the 45. Well, 1st and 10.
Yeah, Luke Davies, Darius Afalava leading the way there on that block.
Well, Falcons lead by 2 scores, and they're trying to kill time here. This pass in 10.
Great job by Smith there on the break. Or was that Metcalf? Excuse me.
That was
Smith, I believe. Right?
Smith.
Yeah, right.
That was Smith on the defense.
Great job by Smith, right in that hip pocket and deflecting that ball. It's a great pass breakup for him.
Pass was intended for call. So it'll be 2nd and 10. And another one across the middle. This one completed to McClellan, and McClellan's got a first down.
Those crossing routes down the middle of the field have been deadly all night long, and they're continuing just to hit on them time and time again for Skyridge. Great job, great first down.
So 1st and 10 into Farmington territory here. Stevens going to air this one out, right side to Burke. Oh.
Burke had to play defender on that one because Camden Stewart was in prime position to potentially pick that off.
So that puts the clock down to 4 minutes left to go in the third.
In fact, Stewart's probably going to watch that film, watch that replay, and say, I should have picked that.
I should have turned around.
Yep.
I think he didn't get turned around in time.
Yep.
Second and 10 for the Falcons. And it's going to be a little screen to Sheffield. And Sheffield's upfield. He's got room to run. Cutting it back. He's across the 20 and down to about he'll continue on his feet, 16-yard line.
And play to the whistle, number 3.
Farmington's players kept him up on their own on that. But great job on that play. Great play design. Obviously, nice result in a first down.
By number 26, Lucas Peterson of the defense. First down, Falcons.
And we got Sweetwine into the end of the game. He's got Bueller in the backfield with him.
Of some sort here.
He gives he's going to keep it instead of the give to Bueller. And he'll pick up 3.
Quarterback keep by number 13.
That read option look there as he kind of tried to find a hole, but
stopped by number 15.
Stopped after a decent game.
We have an injured player on the field. Injury timeout.
We got a Farmington player looks like on the field here, Mark. I was having a hard time identifying who was actually down, and we'll take a timeout.
And so they're able to. He walks off on his own.
Just
the injured player there.
Number 31.
You can see La Kalama there. He's out of his pads. He suited up for the coin toss, but something's preventing him from playing tonight. No need to get any additional injuries. Whatever the reason is, Stevens going to be sacked for a loss.
Great job there. Great blitz call. Jake Metcalf coming up from his safety position. Getting a huge play there. Stevens had nowhere to go. That's a coverage sack.
Loss of about 7 yards. Ball on the 20 now.
So that'll make it 3rd and 14. Out to the 20-yard line. And we are at 2:30 left to go here in the third quarter. Farmington down by 2 touchdowns, and so this is a crucial stop if they can do it. Stevens to pass across the middle, and it's completed. That is a first down. That's Burke. Was that Burke?
Yeah, it's Burke. Talk about trusting your receivers going to be to a spot. He had a guy right in his grills being a Jack Stevens. Said, you know what? I'm just going to heave this to that spot. He trusted Jack Burke would be there. He was Johnny on the spot, got the pass. Great pass and a first down.
First and goal.
That's talking about trusting your wide receivers on that play right there. That was great
job. Pass, great grab. Stevens all alone in the backfield, 5 receivers. And he'll release this one. And it is caught. Touchdown, McClellan.
Great RPO action. McClellan sneaks out in the back corner of that end zone. And all he needed to do, speaking of Stevens, was loft it over the defender. And that's exactly what he did for 6.
Hester comes on to kick the extra point. Call to hold. And so with 1:49 left to go here in the third quarter, Skyridge gets the extra point, up 35-14. 35-14, 1:49 left to go here in the third quarter. And Farmington will be getting the ball back.
Right.
Slowly Skyridge pulling more and more ahead here.
Yeah, it feels like, and there's a term that one of my favorite podcasts uses. They use the term crock potting, where you never quite ever get any closer. They just continue to kind of do their thing. It feels like it's a crock potting for Skyridge.
Just slowly getting done.
Yep.
Is that Hoops? That is Hoops. And Hoops coming out past the 25.
He's got some wheels. I like him. He's a dynamic little athlete there.
I love how he hits the hole.
Yep.
And I mean, his touchdown run proved that. He hit that hole hard, got through, and he was gone.
Ball marked after 22. No, that was.
So they're going to mark this one at the 28-yard line.
8-yard line.
White lined up in the pistol with Hoops lined up behind him. White calling an audible here.
He's got to go quick, though. They're down to 5 seconds.
And it's a give to Hoops. And Hoops quickly hit as he hits the hole. He may get one.
Easton White handing it to.
Hole closed very quickly there for Farmington. Ian Mariner leading the charge on the defensive line for Skyridge.
Information from this and other games. We appreciate them keeping an eye on Skyridge and Farmington.
It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, the confusion here for Skyridge on defense.
Is that Peterson in the backfield now? That is Peterson. As White's going to air this one out. Incomplete, intended for Coates.
And Tavian Edwards, great job by him. Great position on defense there and getting a nice, solid pass breakup.
Receiver, number 1, B. Coates. On the coverage, 24, Mark Baird for Skyridge. Ball's incomplete.
That brings up 3rd and 9 now for Farmington. As we're under a minute left to play in the 3rd quarter. Peterson lined up next to White here. That's Deonda in motion. And White with the bootleg. Releases, and it is incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 8.
Dropped by Metcalf there. He delivered it right into his numbers, and Metcalf had to go off his shoulder pads and able to haul it in. That would have been a solid pickup, but last it's 4th down to kick it away here.
Yeah, they'll punt this one away. Here comes Cole Bingham.
I do wonder how aggressive Skyridge will be here if they're going to go after a block again.
I'm trying to think, there hasn't been a whole lot of punting in this game, but the one that we remember, that long snapper, just lofted it. And not the best punt here by Bingham, but he will field it.
And the punt by Farmington by number 27, C. Bingham. And for the Falcons, 21, Tavian Edwards.
That was Edwards on the. That was a scary punt return.
Yeah, that's when you're supposed to team scoring and be like, okay,
get away.
I get what you're trying to do here, but let's be a little more careful next time.
So 42 seconds left to go. Skyridge starting in Farmington territory.
Handoff here on 1st down. Oh, geez, take it out.
And Bueller just can't come down. He will not. Refuses to go down.
Bueller's having guys try and chop his legs out from underneath him time and time again. Just kept motoring downfield. It's a great job by him on that run. And we got another Farmington player on the field here.
Injured player.
It's Jake Metcalf. He came up a little ginger and then ultimately went right back down. And we shall take a timeout and check on him after the break.
So 29 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. It's 1st and 10. Metcalf able to. He come right up.
He just needed a minute. He ran off the field of his own volition, so that's always a positive sign.
And we mean ran off the field.
He was like, I'm getting out of here. Let's go.
Play action. Pass complete to McClellan. McClellan's got a first down inside the 15.
Great job by Jackson Stevens there as he delivered it right where that blitz came from. Great pickup and a first down to McClellan. We've got a discussion with the Skyridge lineman who got a little slow.
Number 8.
I think the clock should continue to run here. But it is stopped.
Now it's going.
There we go. We'll see if Stevens gets this off in time. He will. Give to Bueller, and Bueller hits a brick wall, bounces off of it. Not much. He pretty much went down where he was hit.
Bueller's got a nice ability to bounce off tackles there. He's a hard-nosed runner. I really like him.
And that is going to do it after 3 quarters. It is Skyridge 35, Farmington 14. Hey, we are ready to start the 4th quarter with Skyridge up pretty big. I'm Mark Winterton. Jake Hatch joining me in tonight's broadcast here at Skyridge High School. Skyridge comes in the 4th seed.
Correct. Yep, RPI ratings. Sorry about that. I got
a little bit
on that one.
A little bit of yawn. You know, the Harriman-Pleasant Grove game tied up at the half. I wonder, need to get an updated score. That was a surprise as Stevens looking to pass. He'll be pushed out of the pocket. Pass completed out of bounds.
Out of bounds, incomplete.
It's not even as late as it usually is.
I have a newborn at home, Mark. I don't know if you realize this.
And I understand this. I do understand this. I did realize that. Harriman up 17-14 right now in the 3rd at Pleasant Grove.
Pleasant Grove, one of the real fun stories of this season. Them being down is a surprise. Lone Peak won earlier, correct? They beat Mountain Ridge 14-3. That's a big win.
Yeah, they lost to them earlier in the year.
I think it was a season opener, if I'm not mistaken. This is a nice payback for the Knights.
And Bueller, he's got pay dirt again.
Great job by Bueller. That's exactly what you want to see. A great hole on the left side of that offensive line, and he exploited it right into the end zone. Great run, great touchdown. 4-score lead here for Skyridge.
Corner Canyon getting the big win over Layton, 52-0.
This is my shocked voice.
American Fork leading Westlake 34-7.
All right. This is Skyridge and American Fork.
Wait, what did you just say?
Skyridge and American Fork, some rivals, obviously, up in the Valley.
Yeah, American Fork is, they're the number 1 seed, aren't they?
You are correct, yep.
And so with that, 42-14, we'll keep it right here. Was this what we expected?
Yeah, it's a little more what we thought. I got to give credit to Farmington. They hung in there, but this is a Skyridge squad that has got championship pedigree, obviously, having won the title last year. It was, you expected them to pull away at some point. That's exactly what they're doing right now.
First quarter looked close. It looked like we might have a ball game.
Farmington came out and they were throwing haymakers. That's exactly what you want to see from a team like this. They know that their season's on the line. Every team's season's on the line at this point. It's one and done, and you don't want to have your season prematurely end. So good for Farmington to come out and throw their haymakers, but this is a Skyridge squad that is far, far too talented.
Shout out to Miss Kissy and the Kissy coaster.
Probably
into that touchdown.
Expect Hoops to get this one again.
Roller coaster song.
He's had some nice returns tonight. Decent returns. And he will fill this one about the 4 as he comes out. He'll cross the 20. He'll cross the 30. And Hoops diving to the 34-yard line.
I'm telling you, if he gets one more block, he's going to exploit one of these for a touchdown. He is a absolutely incredible returner right now.
He doesn't do a whole lot of dancing. He hits that hole, and he hits it fast and hard. Yep. And I mean, the one touchdown run he had, that's exactly what he did. He hit that hole so quick that on the other end there was nobody there.
15 yards of green grass around him. He run a big circle around him. It was great.
And I'm sure that hole closed up quickly, but he was through it.
Yep.
And gone.
You know, there's something to be said for guys who can just get there and get through real fast.
And so into the fourth quarter we go as White looks to pass, a little screen pass. This is into Peterson. Peterson makes a move and a hit, and he'll get 7.
Great job by Peterson. Just sticking his foot in the ground and driving up the field.
Lucas Peterson with the catch and carry for
Lucas Peterson is a fun
26 with Skyridge.
Player to watch.
Gain of 6 yards.
We had Peterson on Peterson crime on that one. I like that. Both were numbers 26. I mean, both of them last name is Peterson.
Yeah, Peterson just a junior for Farmington. As White again to pass, and he is going to get sacked for a loss. Big loss.
Yeah, White trying to duck underneath that, but there was no way he was getting out of that one. It was
Number 47, Coco Malafau.
8-yard loss is going to make it 3rd and 11 now for Farmington.
Yep, Coco Malafau coming off that edge is that outside linebacker spot with a nice sack, making sure that White was not able to duck underneath him.
Third and 11. You need a big play here. White in the pistol. And he will air this one out. Is intended for Deonda.
We're going to pass interference, I think. Very, very late call. I don't know. That one came well after play ended, but hey, it's in the bell. It looks like Farmington out here.
Get a 15-yard penalty and a first down.
It's one of those calls that you're like, okay. But
was that
a penalty is pass interference called against Skyridge.
So 10-14 left to go in the game. And Farmington will be able to move the chains with that penalty up to their own 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. White in the pistol. He's got...
And credit to Charlie Deenda, by the way, on that. He was the intended receiver who drew the flag. Good job by him selling it.
Hoops lined up behind White.
Yes, I got to give a shout out to Chris Bangeter. He was helping us out with the rosters today. He came through for us in a big way with Farmington because we'd never called one of their games before. So good to have him helping us out. He's one of the staff members for Coach Coates.
And it's a give to Hoops, and Hoops lost. Boy, he was given that ball almost like a...
It was a counter action. He was trying to take advantage of some misdirection there in the backfield, but let's just put it this way. Skyridge was not fooled at all.
Not one bit.
Those counter plays, when you can get defensive linemen out of the alignment, it's great, but they stuffed that from the get-go.
And they only show it as a 1-yard loss. This will be 2nd and 11. I wasn't sure he got up that far.
Gave him forward progression of some sort, it looks like.
Under 10 minutes left to go in the game. White looking to pass. And he is going to... Oh!
Malafau again. Wow. Picking him up and driving him into the ground. That was a WWE move. I like it.
Yeah, it was kind of odd, though. It almost like came on his own.
We got a flag here on the Farmington sideline. They're upset, obviously, with the way their quarterback was taken to the ground here. It cost them some yardage. Coach Coates. Oh, here we go, another one. Geez, we're going to have a couple of unsportsmanlikes.
It looked like, and
we got a coach kicking after the referee. Jeez.
It looked like he brought the quarterback down on himself.
Here's the thing. You're not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be an automatic 15 yards. The referees did not call, and that's what got that Farmington sideline all kinds of fired up. It's being unsportsmanlike, and it cost them big time. And there's 2 of them, yeah. There's going to be 2 unsportsmanlike. It's like 30 yards and penalties.
Both flags are against the offense.
It's going to cost them dearly. You got to keep their composure on the sideline over there for Farmington. Coach Coates and his staff, I know that they're upset, but they got to keep composure. These young men follow those coaches' lead.
What's this going to do? Put it back to the 20-yard line?
Yeah, about. It's going to be 30 yards of penalties here.
Sideline and unsportsmanlike.
Hold on, was it unsportsmanlike and a sideline
infraction?
I thought it was both unsportsmanlike, wasn't it? Yeah, it's both unsportsmanlike. Here we go. Back. Channel my inner Chris Berman here.
Oh, my goodness. 16-yard line. Well, I'm not even going to figure out exactly what that's going to be, but it's...
Let's see, the original line of scrimmage is the 47. We are 31 yards backwards. It is going to officially be Let's see, we had third down or second down? Second down and 41. There you go.
Third down and a lot.
PA announcer said, is it third down or third down? It's third down and 41. The PA announcer said, third down and a lot? Because it's third down, and this is like third down in Orem.
Yeah. Third down and 41. White in the gun. Sends DeAnda out in motion, and he will roll. And he'll release it to DeAnda, and it's intercepted.
Tavian Edwards coming up with on the overthrow there. White was on the move and just sailed on him. It's plain and simple. DeAnda tried to go up and get it, but Tavian Edwards playing center field there. Comes down with the interception, and that should about do it if it wasn't over already.
Well, we're under 9 minutes left to go in the game. Skyridge leads 42-14.
Just got an update. Utah Jazz leading the LA Clippers 33-30 at the end of the first quarter up in the Delta Center.
Is it already basketball season?
Yep, Jazz tipped off on Wednesday night and got crushed by the Sacramento Kings. 130-114, and it was not that close.
In Sacramento?
Nope, here in Salt Lake City.
Oh. How about that? Sweet Wine. Is that Sweet Wine?
Yep, looks like it.
And Sweet Wine loses the ball. He picks it up, makes a move on the defender, and he'll make another move. And he's upfield. He's across the 30. Down to the 20-yard line.
He is a smooth operator, man. He is a skinny dude, but making moves left and right, and a first down as a result of a busted play. What a run.
Slippery.
Yeah,
Slippery.
Like an eel. Yes, I like that.
First and 10 up to the 19-yard line here in the red zone. Skyridge looking to score again. Sweet Wine, backup quarterback, into the ball game. And the handoff up the middle. Touchdown, Skyridge. That's Selu.
Yeah, Zayden Selu with a great touchdown run. That was a wide open hole there. That offensive line made it as big as a Mack truck could run through that. And Zayden Selu exploits it for 6, giving them, and now it will be a soon-to-be 35-point lead to give us a running clock the rest of the game.
Yeah, this is your backup offense in, and boy, they looked like the first-string offense.
Yeah, carved him right up. You're not kidding.
I mean, Sweet Wine with the busted play ran all over the place. And then they give to Selu, and Selu just puts it right into the end zone.
Left in the ball game.
So 35-point mercy rule here. We're going to be back after this quick break. 8:23 left to go here in the fourth quarter. We're going to finish it out here as we go into mercy rule.
Setting up for the kickoff.
Farmington to receive.
Yep, 49-14 our score here. And you mentioned right before the break there, that was impressive from that second-string offense from Skyridge. They just moved right down the field. It was like knife through butter. It was easy.
But 2 plays. As this kick will be fielded by Hoops. And Hoops brings it out. Again, you said, he's one block away from breaking it. Yeah, and really is every time.
Finds the ball again.
He is a dynamic athlete, and if he could get one more block, it feels like he'd be off to the races.
You can just feel the guy's heart as far as like how much desire and just hustle.
Correct. Yes.
Right.
Yep. He's driving upfield. As you mentioned, kind of picks his spot, and he does not waste time getting to that spot. A lot of guys would dance. He does not dance.
Travis Hoops. He's just a junior.
There's some pieces here for this Farmington squad.
Yeah, the quarterback, Easton White, Peterson, Hoops, the 2 backs that we've seen a lot of.
Out.
We got a timeout.
And we have timeout on the field, taken by Farmington.
We'll take one as well. KSL Sports Rewind, brought to you by Heidemann and Associates, also Igloo Outfitters. And I'm thinking of them just because it's cold and I could use one of those. 7:30.
Jeff, hint.
Hint. 7:37 left to go in the fourth.
And we've got an
offsides
on Skyridge.
Oh.
Another one.
How many offsides on the Skyridge defensive line?
6 in this game.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I think there's
5,
teams
6.
that don't have that many offsides all year long.
Correct. Let's put it this way. A lot of teams, if you have that many in the season, your coaches, at least my high school coach, you did up-downs every time you had one. So that ended that real quick. You don't want to do up-downs.
1st and 5, White gives the hoops, and no, he keeps it himself. And he is free. He's in the 50, the 40. He'll cut it back across the 30. And
get some punishment at the end of that run there.
Keeps the ball.
I hope he's okay. He's getting up a little slow after that hit.
Kind of went down a little awkward.
Upper kind of back area. That's a tough shot to take as a quarterback after that run. Hopefully he's okay.
What a run.
Yeah, it was a great run by him, but he took some major punishment into that.
It's cold out there.
Yep.
You know, just the slightest hit.
Yeah, he's a warrior, though.
Stings.
Yeah, he's feeling it, but he's battling through.
And he is going to be the lone man in the backfield. He's only got 5. I mean, he's all 5 receivers out there. Yep. Peterson in motion. And it's a quick throw, little bubble screen there to Metcalf.
Yep, great job by Denny Tokelau there. Coming back for his nose tackle position, realizing it was a screen, making a nice tackle. No gain as a result.
6:35 left to go in the game. And this mercy rule, 35-point mercy rule, should end things pretty quickly, but we'll see if Farmington can put another score on the board before that happens.
Mm-hmm.
As White gives to Hoops, and Hoops taking this one up the middle for about 3.
Good job by Hoops, just picking his hole and driving forward there. Kind of interesting. Farmington subs offensive linemen in and out of the game almost every other play. It's kind of interesting.
Usually stopped by Jonah Johnson.
That is. You wonder why.
I've seen 77 come in and out of that game multiple times. I wonder if it's just like rundowns and whatnot. I'm assuming that's what it is.
I mean, he's getting probably more cardio running off the field than he is actually playing on the field.
Getting those steps in.
2 seconds on the play clock. They get it off. White going to go downfield. As he gets hit.
He got blasted from that backside once again.
Pass caught by number 42, Neil.
You know, in the NFL, they would have called roughing the passer.
Jonah Johnson coming in from that edge position. Nice completion all the same, though, for first down yardage. You can tell White, he's feeling it right now. He's kind of bent over, like, okay.
That was a great run, though.
Yep.
A great run. 5 minutes left to go. Peterson lined up behind White. As that's Smith in motion, and he's going to air this one up. Number 42, intended receiver, Nelson.
Yeah, went a little too much on it from White there. Nelson didn't have much of a chance at it.
So it brings up 2nd and 10 now. And the clock will continue to run down to 4:45 left to go here in the game. Phoenix just trying to score one last time here. Peterson lined up behind White. And it's a give to Peterson, and Peterson will get twisted down for a carry of about 3.
Griffin Coons coming up making a nice tackle.
And Tavita Kurakapu.
Down to 4 minutes left to go. It'll be 3rd and 7. White. And White is going to get... Oh, he almost got free there, Jake.
He was lucky. He about got crushed by number 9, Tobin Smith. Tobin Smith came out like a rocket from that linebacker spot. About took his head off, and he was able to step up from it. Ended up still taking the sack. It was a 1-yard loss as a result, but he didn't take, as they call it, the hospital shot as a result.
Well, it'll bring up 4th and 8, and they're going to go for it, obviously. Down by 35 points. Clock ticking.
Yeah, Easton White, he is battling right now. You can tell he's feeling every hit he's taken on this drive so far.
He'll bootleg left, and he's going to put this one up. Ooh, it's caught, but it's not in bounds.
Good job by the defense.
And that will be a turnover on downs.
We got a wide receiver injured. They went up for the touchdown, try to get that touchdown catch. He is down injured, and we'll have an official's timeout.
Turnover on downs.
They attend to him, even though there's a turnover on downs.
But it's going to be off the field, and
they should be able to continue play.
They'll probably just continue.
He's far enough off the field that they shouldn't have an issue, I don't think.
There's an injured player in the end zone. Number 2, Jake Metcalf.
No, I would think, that's Metcalf.
No, that's unfortunate.
I think they would continue.
Yeah, he's far enough off the field. I don't see why they wouldn't. Yeah, they're going to. Yeah, they're here. The officials are saying, let's go.
Yeah, so Skyridge is going to take over on their own 14-yard line. Here comes the offense.
Second string O back out again.
Yeah, going to have to start looking up some numbers here.
16 in at quarterback.
Yeah.
It's not Sweetwine. It must be their third stringer.
Yeah, this is going to be Boston Fontaine. Fontaine?
Fontaine, yeah.
Fontaine, and he'll complete that pass. That one's complete to number 84, Davis Fyans.
I'm relying on you on these numbers for this point, my friend.
Yeah, quarterback right now.
Should get a first down, should end it here.
Davis Fyans with the catch.
And the handoff to number 28, That's Iacopo.
Number 28, Jared Iacopo carrying the ball.
We're down to 2:20 and counting.
Number 12, Wilcox on the...
Going to be 3rd and 2 here for Skyridge. And they're snapping the ball. I mean, they're not even using the play clock. They're just going.
Yeah, they're using it as a chance to get these young players some actual game time. I understand that's a false start.
And we got an offsides? Yeah. Well, why not? We've had plenty of them tonight.
I think that's our 9th of the night between the two teams. So, hey, we get to double digits before it's all over.
That is going to be a first down for Skyridge.
That should see the game out with 2 minutes to go.
The clock continues to run. Down to 1:50 left to go. Fontaine in the gun. And another give to Byans. And Byans going to stay on his feet. He'll finally be brought down. Yeah, they're going to loss of 2.
Yeah, J.J. Spirit in there trying to wrangle him and get him to the ground there. Couldn't get him originally, but
that was,
finally got him to the ground.
That was Iacopo. Sorry, Iacopo on the carry.
Belongings and garbage. And
Jared Iacopo.
As well as please stay off the track and the field. At the conclusion of this game, the teams will meet and huddle. And following which...
We're down to a minute 15 as this game is pretty much over. Fontaine. And he'll hand off number 46 on the carry. Is that 46 or was 46. That 45?
46,
Chandler Curtis. I don't even have that one on mine.
Well, I think there's a bunch of sophomores that have been called up for this game that are getting action right now, so I don't blame you one bit.
So Curtis picks up a few yards on the carry.
Take one more snap, and that should do it. We're going to go in the victory formation. Nope, they're going to run another play.
They will run another play, and I can't tell if that's Curtis again in the backfield with Fontaine.
It is.
Fontaine is going to pass it, and he will complete that one. So another completed pass, and that was completed to Adam Warren.
Yep,
and that
nice hit.
Should do it. We'll see if Fontaine tries to get another snap. It's going to be 4th down.
Like Coach Hem is,
and they're going to go and let it go.
Yep.
So that's going to be the game. Farmington comes down here to Skyridge. Can't get the playoff win. Skyridge going to head on to the second round, taking on
the quarterfinal.
Pleasant Grove. Or Harriman. Harriman or Pleasant Grove. It's the winner of that game.
Well, there's going to be some, they play Pleasant Grove again. Could be some interesting theatrics because that was the game that we had an official get shoved after just a couple of weeks ago.
That's right.
Special shout out to Farmington.
Well, right now, I can tell you Pleasant Grove is leading 21-17. That's the final.
So
Pleasant Grove gets the win.
Okay, so Pleasant Grove and Skyridge going to rematch. That should be an interesting matchup, and maybe we'll be on the call for it.
Mark Winterton, Jay Catch from Skyridge High School. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night.
Scheduled to play the winner of the